today. From Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, it's Week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia Eagles taking on Jimmy Garoppolo and the San Francisco 49ers.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago. Boy, the city of brotherly love is fired up. They're saying, "Fly, Eagles, fly," as they get ready to match up with the San Francisco 49ers. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Eagles team as they interplay here. They come in off a good win on the road, and now they hit the home opener at 1-0.
And the offense last week, they had things humming. If you're a defensive player, you may get overshadowed a little bit, but you're really buoyed by what your offense is doing.
On the other side of the field for the visiting 49ers, they come into this one after a loss in the opener, and they're in for another tough test here.
And what a battle for an organization to look at your schedule and see 2 road games to start the season and not have a letdown immediately. You got to fight against that. They've got to come out ready to play.
And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. The 49er offense coming out here for the first time, led by their quarterback, Jimmy Garoppolo. Garoppolo, 5th season with the 49ers, 8th overall in the National Football League.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that 1 interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. Here's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. He uncorks it for Snead. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
An early message that this secondary is going to be tested, because even though it fell incomplete, it almost felt like a warning shot to get things going.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert.
NFL Madden Week Season 202021 games and highlights will be coming up next on Sports Screen Game 2021.
Touchdown, 49ers. Deebo Samuel, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Niners have taken the early lead. Not a bad way to start it.
And I think that was part of their script, because so many teams script their opening possessions. And whether it's just that possession or even deeper into the half, sometimes it's 15 to 30 plays. That had to be one in there where they call a shot play. Go for the big one, and they got it done.
Robbie Gould on for the extra point. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead. So that drive, 4 plays, and it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And he'll be brought brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. And for the first time, we get our look here at the Eagles offense and Jalen Hurts, the second-year quarterback out of Oklahoma.
And he comes off a tough opening matchup, threw way too many interceptions in that game. Definitely not the way you want to kick off a new season. So he said to himself, I've got to throw that game out. I'm going to get a fresh start right here in week 2.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Throwing is Hurts. He's going to drop this down to Sanders. And right away, he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Partner on my spot sheets, I highlighted turnover. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
After reviewing the play, the one on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. And his throw here is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Over the middle, complete. That's Sanders. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's an 11-yard pickup. Thought they'd run it on 3rd and 1. Not the case.
Defensively, they came into the game with the understanding they're going to have to slow him down on passes just like this because he was over 100 yards receiving a week ago. And you know they want to get him involved here as well.
The NFL Madden League Season 2020-21 Week 2 matchup will be coming up next. Las Vegas Raiders 0-1, Pittsburgh Steelers 0-1.
And he slings one that's incomplete. He was looking for Miles Sanders out of the backfield. That'll bring up 2nd down. Hurts sets up to throw it. Sanders has it over the middle. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 41-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And once again, this is Sanders. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. 1st down. Here's Hurts to throw. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. And down inside the 15 he goes. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Completed. Touchdown, Eagles. Dallas Goedert, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play.
NFL Madden League Season 2020-21 Week 2 matchup will be coming up next. Atlanta Falcons 0-1, Tampa Bay Buccaneers 0-1.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their 2nd drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, It's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. 2nd down. Here's Mostert again. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Philadelphia's offense ready to go again. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, well,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. Hurts. And Sanders has got it complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Back to throw here. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Nick Bosa just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Throwing on 2nd and long. Hurts fumbles it, but I believe it was covered by an Eagle. It was, and Philadelphia is going to hold on to the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Fielded at the 33. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
That swung out to Mostert. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up. Our score after 1. They'll try and run here with Mostert. by the skin of their teeth, they are able to convert on 3rd and inches.
I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection. Just line up and run the darn ball, pick up the first down. I love it.
Yeah, 3rd and short, that's what you're supposed to do. Like you said, old school, smash mouth football. 23 yards, the final tally.
Well, we can talk about it like it's just a basic route, but how about the timing on this one? Lined up on the right, runs a deep in route, and how about the throw? Right on the money. Bam, puts it right in there and on his hands. Nice completion. Really good pickup.
A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. It's complete to Snead. And the Niners are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Mostert. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. He tried to break that plane but couldn't get there, and that's going to leave him now at 3rd and goal. The Niners on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. Again, it's Mostert. And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Raheem Mostert taking it in from a yard out. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. So the 2nd down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in.
NFL Madden Week Season 202021 Week 2 matchup will be coming up next. Tennessee Titans 0-1, Seattle Seahawks 1-0.
Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
Now goal for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it was capped off by a touchdown run from Raheem Mostert. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. On the return, Boston Scott. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Jalen Hurts in this offense trotting back out. And maybe he's starting to wave the white flag a little bit. He's playing pretty well, but the pressure, it's got to him.
Has to find a way to step around it, step through it, or just handle it. Because, as you mentioned, he's having a pretty good day overall. Just the hits keep coming and taking those sacks. That's not the way that they want to finish a ball game with their quarterback on the ground so much.
He'd like to stay upright. When he's been upright, he's been pretty good. A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. Well, that's complete to Sanders. Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. They'll look to throw here. It's caught by Sanders. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 29-yard line. A timeout here as we got a player shaken up, and that's Johnson who's down on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. He finds his man complete. That's Sanders. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that's the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Elliott good on the extra point, and we are tied here in the 2nd quarter.
NFL Madden League Season 202021 Week 2 matchup will be coming up next. Tennessee Titans 1-0, Seattle Seahawks 1-0.
The 49ers ready to set up shop again offensively. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, so far on this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Vontae Maddox.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Back to throw. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He finds his man, complete. That's Sanders. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 34-yard line. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a 1st down. Again, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Sanders. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space.
The NFL Madden League Season 202021 Week 2 matchup will be coming up next. Minnesota Vikings 1-0, Arizona Cardinals 0-1.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. Now he dumps this off over the middle. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 12-yard line. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. He was looking for Miles Sanders out of the backfield, but it's going to be second down. They'll look to throw again. And he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And the Eagles are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. On the sneak, it's Hurts. And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. On the sneak, it's Hurts. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a third down. On the sneak, it's Hurts. And this time he breaks the plane. He's in for a touchdown. Jalen Hurts with his third touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Eagles have moved out in front.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front, and now see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Elliott good with a PAT, and the lead is now 21-14. Touchdown. Here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes Jimmy Garoppolo now to lead his offense back out there. He's had a solid start to this game, but bottom line is they're losing, so he doesn't care about his stats. He just wants to right the ship on the scoreboard.
He wants to actually increase his stats because he feels like if he does, that means things will get better for his team, maybe get them back into the ball game or into the lead. In these situations...
Now Garoppolo is in trouble, and down he goes. Fletcher Counts, he's been doing this for a lot of years, and another sack to his ledger there.
Yeah, that's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
So we've come to halftime here in Philly with the Eagles on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit, but first it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. We'll begin in the Meadowlands, an AFC East matchup between New England and the New York Jets. And the Patriots have the lead in the final stages before halftime. Cam Newton with 3 touchdown passes. From there, we head down to the Sunshine State to check on the Jaguars at home in Jacksonville. And they've got the lead over the visiting Denver Broncos. First overall pick, Trevor Lawrence with 2 touchdown passes. Finally, let's get down to Miami to see what's going on with the Dolphins. And they've gone to the half with the lead over the visiting Bills. 3 Tua Tagovailoa touchdown passes there. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team has been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half? To find out, we give it back to our commentators, Brandon Cotton and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. Boston Scott on the return from his end zone. And the drive will begin at the 25 as Scott is going to stay in the end zone. So here are the Eagles to take over. They've got the lead right now, and last week they were able to defeat the Atlanta Falcons here as they try to make it 2 victories in a row. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He finds his man, complete. It's Sanders. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. He finds his man, complete. That's Sanders. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. 3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. Back to throw again. And he's got his man. It's the tight end Goddard. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A good pickup there of 20 yards. On first down, he'll drop to throw. He'll drop this down to Johnson underneath. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll look to throw now on first down. Wide open receiver, complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Sanders. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Oh, the sneak. It's Hurts. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Jalen Hurts, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Elliott now to add the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And it was capped off by the quarterback sneak for 6. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And Thomas just going to hold on to this one. It's a touchback. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. On second down, Mostert. Nice little juke. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Throwing now is Garoppolo. Snead's got it. And they regroup defensively after the broken tackle, getting to him just beyond the 45. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Garoppolo now. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. That catch good for 5. It's third down. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Completes it to Samuel. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. On play action, now Garoppolo. This one caught by Kittle. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Garoppolo to throw on second down. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And this one is incomplete. Jalen Hurd, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. To throw is Garoppolo. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And Gold is able to put it through, and that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the third quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send the message that says, hey, we're not going away.
Jalen Hurts in this offense trotting back out. So, Charles, there are the numbers. What's happened here? Defensive adjustments that's caused him to sort of fall off a bit?
I think so. That has to happen. You've got to make some changes, because in the first half, they were pretty effective. But the second part is sometimes when you're doing really well, you get off your game a little bit. You get off the gas a little. You're like, okay, we've got this thing. And that's not necessarily the case. Maybe right now, someone just needs to tell a joke in the huddle, loosen things up, and get their big guy going again.
That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back to throw now on first down. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Throwing is Hurts. Space to run past the 20, and down to the 16-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. He's going to drop this down to Sanders. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting one more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's third down.
And he's got it. And the Eagles are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. And Flacco keeps it himself. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here. Not done in the 4th. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Caught by Snead over the middle. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll make it 2nd down. Garoppolo again. This to the outside, it's Sermon. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. Play fake from Mostert. Now Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. From midfield, here's Garoppolo. That one caught by Ross Dwelly. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. From the 41, Garoppolo, and he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The Niners on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is going to have a Niners 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They only needed 1 yard on 3rd down. They get 10 instead by going to the air. Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. Catch is made by Hurd. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Working with a 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel, complete. But correct me if I'm wrong, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Whistles and a timeout here. Yeah, it looks like we've got a 49er that's down on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Second and 14. Another try after the first down sack. Garoppolo. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him 5 on the screenplay, and that'll set up a third down. Now a give to Mostert running right. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. Well, look at the clock. You're down 2 scores. Have to go for this, don't you?
And they thought that as soon as they took over possession. It didn't matter where they were on the field. They were always going to be in 4-down territory. Backed up, in good situation, it didn't matter. So they've been preparing for that on their play sheet the entire time.
All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
Difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. Whoa, Flacco's going to throw. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Setting to throw, Flacco. The Sanders has got it complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. Flacco to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gas,
yeah,
right?
A little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting off field only giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
Garoppolo to throw. Now Garoppolo lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And it's a huge return as he brings this all the way back down to the 15-yard line. And they were hoping to get down there, get the score, and get this thing into overtime. How deflating.
Absolutely. I mean, let's face it, heartbreaking. They had an opportunity, had a chance, and probably were feeling pretty good about what was going on, and that was taken away from them by their own mistake.
Yeah, the opportunity squashed. A first down carry here for Johnson. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. It's first and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. And they will take a knee here.
He kept it in his hands and tried to push it across the goal line himself, but the defensive front wouldn't allow him to do so, bringing up second down and a bit farther.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal. The Eagles in the victory formation as they take a knee.
Well, Brandon, they're getting to 2-0, and this time they're able to take a knee at the end and secure the victory.
Preseason, coach said their goal, they obviously want to win everything. He said, I think we can get off to a 3-0 start. Well, here they are looking at 2-0 right now.
Let's go Philly, 2-0 baby, let's go Eagles.
Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So for the Eagles, it's a win
The
here. Their
NFL
home
Madden
opener
Week
as they
Season
move to
202021
2-0.
Week 2 San Francisco 49ers 2-0 Philadelphia Eagles 2-8
Meanwhile,
final.
for the 49ers, they'll drop to 0-2, and they'll have a tough one at home next week against the Green Bay Packers. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.